I just wanted to show, I had posted this on my Facebook group, and a lot of people had asked me how I did the background for this. I actually used the Arteza real brush pens. I think that shows backwards, but I'll put a link in the description so you know what they're called and where you can purchase them. And then for the foreground, I actually used Thule Art gray tones, but for the video, I'm just going to show you how I did the background. What's nice about the real brush pens is it's watercolor, so you can actually see the sparkle. I don't have the lighting, a light on there right now because so you can't really see the sparkle of it too much with this lighting. But what's nice, and it's not resin, so what's nice is once it's resined with those watercolors, it seems to get that glittery look to pop a little bit. So I just wanted to show you how, excuse the marks on there. This is a Santorini stone, a thin whisper, Santorini whispers that I'm using. So I'm going to just use, I started to do it on the back, but I'm going to do it on the side of it now for the video. Okay, so what I use is the Arteza paint pens, and I am going to use some pinks and yellows and some blues for this. I'm just putting out a bunch of different of the colors. Another thing that's nice about these, so this is, and then I'm also using this water brush. So you just put water in there, and it's a nice way of controlling how much water and for blending. So what I do is I generally start with a little bit of water on the rock because it helps with blending. And for this background, I'm actually going to start with some pink. Now, when you put water on it first, the color doesn't come up as bright, but that's okay because we'll just layer it on. And when you're layering it on, you'll be able to, it'll blend better with layering it on, in my opinion. So hopefully you can see this color coming out. So it's very light right now, but it'll get there as I layer on the colors and as it dries a little bit. I'm going to use, oh, there we go. There's some darker colors. So right now I was using a bit of the pastel colors to start with. And I'll work my way with some better blues, darker blues. Oop, that one was out. Ran out of color on that one. It's a little bit darker of a blue for on top. And I like adding pink to things. I don't know why. Ooh, look at that. It's got a bunch of blue on there from when I was doing it earlier. Let me grab another pink. Ah, there we go. There's a darker pink. That's what I was looking for. And need some more blue. So it gives like a nice blending. Now watch, I'm gonna actually dry this off a little bit. I just wiped it on my shirt. And there's your nice soft background. Don't mind this was actually laying on something, so I wound up getting some marks on there from other paints. It just blends so well. That was using some orange. So that's just about it. If you want to add some clouds, I'm going to put a little bit of some darker blue in here. I'm going to blend it up a tiny bit, and then what I'm going to do is just drip some of the water from this, so it's just, so there's like a pretty thick layer of water on that stone. And what happens is when it starts drying and drying, it'll kind of have a cloud effect. Put a little bit of extra blue in there. So when it dries, when the water dries, it actually pushes some of the paint over to the sides. You kind of just have a little, pushes the paint in a fluffy way. So that's going to take a little bit to dry. So it'll be difficult to show what the end result looks like. But it just kind of naturally forms that cloud look, a very faint cloud look. But it's a nice and easy little tiny addition to the look. So anyways, I hope you learned something. Again, this is what the final results look like. Now, I didn't really try any add clouds in there, but I was trying to make it look very, very far in a distant background, because I really wanted the foreground to be very contrasting in its look. I wish this would dry a little bit further so you could see what the cloud looked like when it starts forming. But when I lift it up, it starts dripping. There, you'll see it. So it starts looking like clouds once that dries. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.